Hey everybody, this is graphic designer Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com helping you create something awesome today. So in today's video, I'm going to talk more about social media as a graphic designer or artist and where I think the top 3 social media platforms are for graphic designers and visual artists today, and my choices are probably going to surprise you. I know a lot of you may think that my choices are obvious and that I'm going to say Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, something in that way. What I'm actually going to say might surprise you. I think that the top 3 platforms for graphic designers are probably Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, I know that Instagram has all the exposure. I know it has the attention graph right now, and I get it that Pinterest is very heavy for a female audience, and if that is your audience, you may need to move that into the mix. But if your goal is not exposure and it's converting new customers, then I highly recommend that you focus on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+. And the main reason is the groups and the ability to post there, and the fact that you have the small business groups and communities, the people who are likely to become your customers are in those platforms and they're thinking business sense there. So if you want to design logos, websites, you want to do advertising and branding, and you want new customers, I would say that you're more likely to get them by writing content and a post and then also showing your portfolio and your work in your profile there in a LinkedIn group. Create some context and do a post on something like why bad design kills good business, or you do something like that, or you do something about logo design or pricing, something that a person would be interested in reading if they were going to hire a graphic designer, and then that's more likely to get them to look at your profile, look at your portfolio, go to your website, and then possibly convert if they have a need for your services. That is how I think you really win the game as a graphic designer in social media is, yes, you want conversations. Yes, you want to be accepted by your peers. But at the end of the day, you want to make money if you're doing this for a living and not as a hobbyist. So if you're a graphic designer or artist, I would say you looked at LinkedIn for that kind of stuff, Facebook for the same reason, the ability to micro-target in Facebook, the ability to do Facebook dark posts there, and I would say that you look at Google Plus and not sleep on it just because we're like, well, no one's in Google Plus. No, the kids aren't in Google Plus, but business people are all over Google Plus. So if you really want to do some heavy level engagement that converts into customers, I say find the business groups and the things that are appropriate in Google Plus and build a community there, a strong community of people on the business, marketing, advertising side. Look for agencies, hook up there, possibly get agencies interested in contracting you as a freelancer, and that you can win the game in social media by looking at the business platforms for social media instead of just where the attention is and where people are doing mass consumption, because it's not about those big numbers, it's about the smaller number of people that are more likely to hire you, and so I say go there. Now, if your idea is branding and engagement, in a more social context and you're not as worried about immediate quick conversion for whatever reason, then obviously the top 3 changes and then it becomes probably Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest at that point, and then it's because you can leverage the visual platform there better. And I would say that Twitter becomes a dark horse there, and I do very well in Twitter for that kind of thing. The ability to tag people, the reach that Twitter has, the global factor, so, and then the huge audience there. So I would say that's a big deal and that you can mix those into it. I did another video on social media and using it as a graphic designer where I talk more on hashtags, tagging, and strategy. So definitely make sure you're checking that video out. On April 9th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live webinar with How Design on marketing in social media and leveraging that as a graphic designer. So make sure you join me there. There will be a Q&A session so you can ask me your questions. You can still feel free to ask me questions in the comment section below. I'll try and answer as many of them as I can, but on the live webinar, I might have the opportunity to go deeper with you. So definitely hit me up there. And if you feel like you really need to take your graphic design stuff to the next level and you feel like you want some paid consultation, you can feel free to reach out to me for that as well, and we will work it out, and we will find a way to work together affordably for you and help you realize your goals, scale your business, and get more customers, because I really think social media is a place that graphic designers are not as strong in, but I think they could be, and that they can win there, and winning means getting more customers, making a living at this, and being truly successful at creating value for people who really need your services. And I think that I can really help you do that if given the opportunity for us to work together. So anyway, I am always here to answer your questions, so leave me those in the comment section. Feel free to come to the live webinar. Links are in the description below. If you missed the live event, don't worry. About a week later, it becomes available in How Design's online store. So I will have links in the description below so you can check that out, register for the webinar, or go ahead and get the playback of that. I'm also probably going to put some notes on this kind of stuff over in social media in various places, write blog posts. So make sure you're checking that out and following me on Twitter. Be a fan on the Facebook page. All that social media stuff is in the description below. If you're on YouTube, I highly recommend that you plug your social media stuff wherever possible in your descriptions. Let people know where you're at so they can follow you, because that's important for growing your audience. You use your largest platform and then you funnel down. But I will cover more topics on social media throughout this week in my videos, and I will be doing dedicated videos to each social media platform, so make sure you're subscribed to get all of those. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out all the awesome content on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today. And don't forget to share it in social.